So what prepared you to become a commentator?
Nothing. Nothing.
I mean, I've been watching your coverage and it is remarkable. You're so calm and collected out there and you make your points.
Yeah,
and
I feel like just experience is the best teacher. So like, I feel like I've been in front of a microphone for, the last eight years since I've been playing basketball on the college level, like just interviews and stuff. And I feel like it's just something I've like
when you're the subject being interviewed.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Like public speaking, like hasn't ever been like a fear of mine. I feel like I can do it especially if it's something I'm passionate about. So like it's easy for me to talk about basketball and it's easy for me to talk about the WWE because I've grown up my whole life. Those are like my two like favorite things in the world. So it's like been super easy for me to do.
And did your older siblings also watch WWE?
A little bit, but not as much as me. Like when I was born, I had an uncle, he's not with us anymore, Uncle Gary, and he knew when I was very young that I was going to be a very spoiled child. And so that was when pay-per-view was a thing.
Okay.
So he would come over, convince me to cry to my mom to buy the pay-per-view.
Because Uncle Gary didn't want to pay for it.
Exactly.
Oh
and I would buy, and then I'd be like, Mom, please buy. And then my mom would buy the pay-per-view. And so that's how I got started to watch wrestling. So like my earliest like show that I can remember crying to get my mom to buy would be like WrestleMania 19.
Okay.
So then like from there, it's just everything is just like, I feel like I can remember the majority of things. And when I can't remember, I go back and watch because I just enjoy it. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite storylines?
Oh, honestly, Eddie, Ray, and Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch then when Dom was like super young?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So when Dom was starting to come into the company, I was like, that's him.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I know.
like
Trust
kid.
me, because
Yeah.
I met him. Well, I met him younger than that.
Right,
but
right.
Yeah. I mean, time all blends for
For
me.
sure.
I'm a little
Yeah,
older
but
than
the
you, as we
storyline, and I was like, and I was a kid at that time. I thought it was real.
Right.
I'm like,
You're like,
Is
Dom,
Ray
oh
not
my
his
God,
dad?
he's his dad. I feel so bad for him.
exactly. I think of all those things when I was a kid, like that I thought were like really real, and how invested I was in knowing, how are they gonna? What's the resolution to this?
Right.
Like, how are we gonna get? What's next week gonna look like? And just being ready, like we always had open gym on Monday, so it was 6:30 to 8 o'clock. As soon as that would get done, I'd come home. I knew my mom was gonna have McDonald's on the table, and we were gonna watch Monday Night Raw every Monday. That was my.
So your
that was my
parents
day.
got into it too?
Yeah, for sure. Like my dad took me to my first event in like Green Bay, and so every event that I go to for the most part now, I bring my dad. So my dad's here with me now. He's gonna come. Like I try to like that's our way to like bond because like we don't get to spend a ton of time together. I'm traveling all the time doing all these
Well,
things.
and basketball's not an option for him anymore.
She went there.
Yeah, he's not
She
really.
went there.
He's not necessarily welcome in the gym all the time. So it's like we go and watch wrestling together, and he enjoys it, and it's like it's been so fun for us to kind of like reconnect through that. And like the first event I brought him to was actually SummerSlam in like 2021, but that was before I really had a relationship with the company.
Right.
I just
You
kind of
just
went.
brought him,
They got
yeah.
me front row, but I didn't really like have a relationship with people. And then like Fastlane a couple years ago, we came early. I met John, met Paul for the first time, and like I have a picture that I'm gonna get framed. It's like my dad meeting Triple H for the first time. Like I was a kid, I was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like those are the moments that I hold very dear to my heart.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
And it's just like a shared passion.
Yeah, for sure. And I think as a kid, that was like the time, like, you sit and watch things with your kids, and
Right,
like
right.
that's what I was passionate about. So he brought me my first event. I remember going, I was terrified because I was like, if Kane shows up, I was like,
We got to run.
if Kane is there, he cannot come around me. I'm so terrified. And fireworks going off. I remember Batista doing the gun.
yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm in there. I'm like, oh my God, this is the worst. And that was at the time, I think like SmackDown was like pre-taped right
Okay,
on that
yeah,
Monday.
yeah.
So like I got to watch 2 shows, and like The Undertaker came out, and I was like, why are the like I was
That's the coolest
I was
entrance.
terrified of the
time.
dark, and I was like, where? Like,
How old were you?
I was
Why'd the
like
lights go out?
6,
Okay.
6 or 7. Like I was, yeah.
You were
very,
little,
very
yeah.
young age. Like I still have the belt, like the John Cena spinner belt from when
Oh,
I was
I saw
6.
your post this morning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I still
Yes.
have it. I brought it with me because
That's
I'm like,
so great.
I got to get John to sign that. That's
Oh,
going to be
that's
the
so
Yeah.
cool.
because I wrote on the nameplate in Sharpie at 6 years old, Tyrese.
Really?
And so it's still on there. My dad found it in storage and brought it to my house. So,
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know why that almost made me cry.
It got me
Jeez,
too.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
That's like a
it's
very
really cool.
real.
Real full circle moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So is Cena, I mean, I know you have Cena tonight,
Yep.
but is he like your favorite?
Yeah, for sure. For
Of
sure.
all time?
All-time favorite. Like for me, like as a 2000s kid, like we all grew up as
With
he
John.
was the
Yeah.
guy, you know? And so definitely him, but it just like goes down the line. Like my little brother loves Rey Mysterio. Like
Yeah.
he's obsessed with Rey Mysterio. And so like I went through that phase where you think you're like too cool for the WWE. Like in
Okay,
high school, I was
okay.
like too cool. And then like when I got to college, I was like, I still love this. Like I'm not too cool. Like, I can watch it. So I started starting to watch it again. And so my little brother kind of like, he didn't start watching at the same time as me. He kind of got back in as I got into the NBA. And I did the pre-show here for the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting in there with Hunter and Ray walked in. And I met Ray a couple times. And he walked in and said hello to me. And we talked for a little bit. And he walked away. And like my little brother, his jaw was like on the floor. And he was like, "You know Rey Mysterio?" And I was like, "Yeah."
You are the coolest
it's-
big brother of all
For
time.
sure. It's been pretty cool. Like, cause I still have those experiences where
Yeah.
like I meet you guys in the back and I'm like, this is the craziest thing ever. Like it's like that, like my fiance always says, I love going to WWE with you because it's the one time that you're really like, you're like a kid
You're like
again.
just
Like
a
you
kid.
really
Yeah.
like have fun because I go to things and I meet people and it's like, you know, not like it's cool to meet
Sure,
like people
sure,
that
of
you've
course.
watched and things like that, but nothing tops meeting like people that I've
Something
watched
you're a fan of,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, for
exactly.
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What did you feel about Cena's heel moment?
I was very excited about it. Actually, I was very I was very excited because I was like, as a kid, it was like people all like he would get booed, and I wouldn't understand why. is he
Right, yeah,
getting
why
booed?
are they booing
yeah,
him?
Why,
Yeah.
As a kid, it's like, yeah, he should never lose. He should win every
Every
match.
time.
Like he should. So when he's like winning all the time and people are booing, I'm like, why are we? It's John Cena, you know. And so when he turned heel, I was in Ames for my jersey retirement for my college, so I wasn't watching live. And my boy was like, and I was like, oh my God, stop, stop the press. Like, this is the coolest thing ever. And so I feel like it made me be more engaged because I just wanted to know what was going to happen, you know? Like, I wanted to see how are we going to go about this? Like, I don't know what heel John Cena even looks like.
Yeah.
I can't even, like, is he going to change his attire? Is he not going to wear the shirt anymore? Is he going to go to trunks? Like, new music? What's going to happen? Like, I was so invested. I was very excited for it.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't imagine John in trunks.
No, well,
Yeah.
he said he almost turned heel like when the Rock thing was going on. He said he was gonna wear boxer trunks and wear like boxer robes and change his theme song. and
interesting.
Do it all. And I was like, I think about that all the time. Like, what would that have even?
Yeah, I don't know.
What would that have
Shorts.
looked like?
Only.
I don't know, but it's a uniform. And he is always merchandise minded.
Yeah.
Oh, we have rehearsals going on.
I was like, what the hell just happened?
Surprise!
But he wrestled in trunks at one point, right?
He did when he was the prototype. I think like, you know, shorts or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, right.
Yeah. But it's been a long time.
I was going to say skimpies. That was a term I learned when we were doing a podcast with Roman. The skimpies.
Oh, that's what he called them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know
yeah,
that was
he
a
wore
thing.
like
He
actual
wore trunks for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, at NXT before it was NXT.
Yeah, like FCW.
Yeah.
Yeah. Florida Championship Wrestling. Yeah.
Yep.
See,
Yep.
I'm such a nerd when it comes to this stuff. I apologize in advance.
Why are you apologizing?
People always
It's the
say that to
greatest
me.
thing ever
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets bad. It gets bad. Yeah.
No, it's great, but just also know you know more than I do, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
Like
sure.
you remember
Definitely more
more
than
things
me.
than I do.
Yeah.
You know?
Even when I'm talking to like guys out there and they're like, "Yeah, this happened at this event," I'm like,
You're like, bam.
and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Also,
They-
because YouTube,
Yeah.
you go
Oh,
back and
that's
watch
true.
it.
You can watch anything on it.
Exactly. Yeah.